And it all comes full circle. Geno Smith is returning to the New York Jets. Tom Brady and the Oakland Raiders continue to stockpile draft picks, continue to build a roster around their future number one pick, what seems to be Fernando Mendoza, as they are now clearly in the business of a franchise quarterback, a starting quarterback as well. They no longer have Geno Smith on the roster. Like the video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel. The Oakland Raiders trading Geno Smith and a 2026 7th-round pick to the New York Jets in exchange for a 2026 6th-round pick, per ESPN sources. Geno Smith returns to the team for which he started his NFL career for in 2013. It's hard to believe it's been 13 going on 14 years since Geno Smith was drafted. I remember Geno Smith at West Virginia. Dude was the truth in college. He was the truth in college, did come into the league with some expectations. I'm not going to say crazy high expectations, but expectations to be a starting quarterback in this league at the bare minimum. And here he comes back after having a very bad stint with the New York Jets to start his career. He is now back in the green and white. The Jets have the number 2, number 16th overall picks in round 1, and number 33 and number 44 in round 2 of this year's draft. And then 3 first-round picks next year, when it's expected to be a much deeper quarterback class. As of now, Geno Smith will return to the Jets organization. Wow. The New York Jets have a plethora of picks. They can build a very good team as long as they hit on these picks. You have the number 2 pick this year, number 16th pick this year, number 33 pick, number 44 pick, 4 picks in the top 50. Crazy. Next year, 3 first-round picks. Is Geno Smith, is he going to make the Jets competitive, or is this the Jets' way of guaranteeing themselves a shot at Arch Manning come next season? They better stay away from Dante Moore next year. I'll tell you that. They better stay far away from Dante Moore next year. Before the trade was signed, Geno Smith agreed to restructure his contract. The Raiders will still pay the bulk of it, and the Jets will take on Smith's contract at just over the veteran minimum. Geno Smith was already in New Jersey. He was at the Jets facility today, taking a physical. The trade is official. Geno Smith texted Ian Rappaport, pumped to be back with the New York Jets. Complete full circle moment, back to where it all began. I'm excited to connect with my 2 new teammates and coaches and everyone in the building, as well as build a new relationship with the fan base and the community. You go from 2013 to now, look at all these names the New York Jets had at quarterback. Geno, Matt Sims, Mike Vick, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Bryce Petty, Josh McCown, Sam Darnold, another number 1 pick, Trevor Siemian, Luke Falk, Joe Flacco, Zach Wilson, another first-round pick, Mike White, Josh Johnson, Chris Streveler, Aaron Rodgers, Tim Boyle, Tyrod Taylor, Justin Fields, another first-round pick, Brady Cook, and the Jets are back to Geno Smith. Wow. Here's Adam Schefter and Pat McAfee breaking the news earlier today.
We have some massive news. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been some breaking news. The Raiders are sending quarterback Geno Smith and a 2026 7th-round pick to the New York Jets in exchange for a 2026 6th-round pick, per ESPN sources. Smith returns to the team for which he started his NFL career in 2013. He obviously knows the area. He knows the building. He knows the stripes. Does he know how to make that team a winner for the first time in a long time? I guess we shall see. Now, we were chit-chatting a little bit earlier about, hey, if he's not going to be on a roster, just cut him. You can always hang on and hope for a trade to take place. That has happened here. Let's head to the man who broke the news and kind of alluded to it earlier. Felt like he knew that what was coming down the pipe. I don't know if he knew it was a trade or not. Shefty, how did we get to a trade for Geno back to the Jets?
Okay, listen, here's the deal, Pat. First of all, we have more breaking news, which we'll get to in a moment. But essentially, the Jets know that Geno's going to be released. And it's a situation where they got into discussions with the Raiders. Jets have all these extra picks, so they're flipping picks. And now the Jets get to lock in Geno Smith. Geno Smith also is going to restructure his contract with the Jets. So they get him, again, on a deal where they'll be helped out. It won't be the existing contract. It's going to be restructured. That's done as well. So Geno Smith now will be returning to the Jets.
Now, it's being reported that the Jets weren't the only ones in contention for Geno Smith's talents. The Minnesota Vikings wanted a piece of Geno Smith as well, and the Jets did not hesitate on the moment to get Geno Smith up. And of course, we have some New York Jets roasting. No single fan base in professional sports has it worse than the New York Jets. New York is bringing back the worst quarterback in franchise history ever, a decade after they drafted him. Absolute disaster in franchise history. Oh, Zach Wilson, damn. So easy to complain when the Jets literally have no quarterback and you can't name a better alternative. I mean, I would ask you, is Geno Smith too good of a quarterback to where the Jets aren't going to get the #1 pick in the draft next year? But as we saw with the Oakland Raiders, no, he is the type of quarterback, if he doesn't have an offensive line, they might get the #1 overall pick. If I'm a Jets fan, what I don't want to happen, I don't want to be a 7-win team, an 8-win team, and have to put 3 of my first-round picks next year together in order to trade up and get a real franchise quarterback. That is the worst case scenario for the New York Jets. Geno Smith is not a quarterback moving forward that the Jets want on their roster. He is a stopgap quarterback. They want to have a 3-win season, 4-win season, be in the running for the first overall pick, get Arch Manning, use those other few picks, build around Arch Manning, get him a left tackle, get him a #1 wide receiver, and move on from there. This might be Aaron Glenn's last year. This very well might be Aaron Glenn's last year. Geno was better than Zach Wilson. He does suck, but he is essentially free of charge. And now we're set up for our 2027 draft as well. We will be top 5 again. Aaron Glenn putting his coaching life on the line for Geno is really, very dumb. And of course, we have Thanos with the New York Jets. Where did this bring you back? Brought you back to me. Ari Miroff, he's giving us a trip down memory lane. I never thought Geno Smith would ever step foot back with the New York Jets organization after this. What a story. You remember back in August 2015, then New York Jets quarterback Geno Smith suffered a broken jaw after being punched by teammate Ike Enekampali in the locker room. The incident stemmed from a $600 dispute regarding travel expenses for a football camp. And Enekampali was immediately released by the team, and Smith was 6 to 10 weeks due to an injury. I do remember that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Jets fans, please sound off. I want to hear from you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you later. Peace!